So I'm here at home in Georgia. So, and I'm my sister's dog. So, because she took my mom's dog to the groomer. Things I'm sure you really want to know. And before you ask, yes, I did see it. I'm wearing the, this was the reappearance of Captain America in the Marvel Universe. Avengers number 4, I think. Yep, number 4. And it's fitting because, yes, I did see the little teaser trailer of Doomsday, where we see the return of Steve Rogers. We see all that. At first I thought it was AI. I thought it was another one of these AI trailers that they're finally shutting down over on YouTube. Finally. Screen Rant needs to burn in hell. Seriously, they do. They do. So, this dog is pulling me. It's like 5 pounds and it's just yanking me along. Yeah, I don't have a problem with it. Seriously, it's comics. It's comics. This is what we do. And honestly, we don't know what the original plan was for Kang, because Kang was always going. Because Kang is what? A time traveler. So, and Kang was part of the plot of Kang, as we could see, was very much time travel and the multiverse. So, for all we know, we were going to see him. You were going to see him anyway. They just gave Kang's plot to Doomsday. What? Hold on, this dog is tangled. So while we know that they just gave Kang's plot to Doomsday, it's a tradition in comics. In fact, it has to do with the first supervillain. Luthor is bald because of this. The first supervillain was Ultra Humanite fighting Superman, and when they were doing a story about Luthor, who had red hair at the time, the colorist was confused and thought it was the Ultra Humanite, and so he just made him. He didn't color it in, and that's how Luthor became bald. So you don't know, this could have been the plan all along. And you know what? Hey, wasn't it good to see Chris Evans again, like as Cap? Didn't you love that? I'm happy for it. Of course, the dark side of the bad side of this means they're going to have to try and explain the mess that was the end of Endgame in terms of time travel and alternate universes and whatnot, because him going back in time and staying means that's a split timeline from the main one. That's how they explained it in the movie. It now became a divergent timeline. First of all, that means he's in a timeline where Steve Rogers is still in the ice. He's just taken the place of that version of himself in that universe, because it didn't exist until he created it by staying there. So there's a Steve Rogers still stuck in the ice. You've got the moral implications of that. And so no, I don't. The writer saying, "Oh, he was in this universe all the time," shows they don't understand the character at all. Because there's one thing that has defined Steve Rogers in the MCU since the first time you saw him fighting in an alley: is if he sees something wrong, he is not going to sit. He's not going to stay still. It was Captain America. It was obviously the Winter Soldier. Hell, it was even in Civil War, which I hate, but he felt that was right and he did it. Even Endgame. Things didn't end the way I liked it. I'm going to go back and change the past. I'm going to go back and change things. He would not accept things that were wrong if he thought he could make them right. So the idea that Steve Rogers was sitting in the MCU watching Bucky be an assassin, knowing Stark was going to get killed by Bucky and letting Hydra develop, he would not have sat by and let them do that. So obviously he is on another Earth that he created, another timeline that he created when he decided to stay. So you have to get into all that, or you could just ignore it. You could just freaking ignore it. But yeah, I'm not angry. I'm not disappointed. I'm a little happy. I'm glad to see him one more time. So yeah, what I don't like is Robert Downey Jr. back. That I don't like. But yeah, I don't have a problem with it. Your mom's not in that car, baby. She left. She's not in the car, baby. I'm sorry. She left. She'll be back. Hang in there. Return of the